everyone, it's Master Wong. I'm back again. I appear in Newport as Ginger Ninja Trick hometown and the place here to come in to ask him for the special training little bit for you into the kick side. So some of you asked me about how do you doing the perfect round kick. Now the perfect round kick here, I got a friend here now. As you know,
Ginger Ninja Tracer.
And he's doing a lot of kick. Perfect round kick is something you can talk about. What's a perfect round kick?
Well,
in your opinion, what is a perfect round kick?
Okay, it depends on the situation. There's loads of variations of obviously a roundhouse kick. You can actually, in Taekwondo, we can lift the knee up straight and turn for speed. But the most popular ones that you'll know, and obviously for destruction, is more of a swing. And we get the power, so it's more of like a 45 chamber and turning all the hips, the foot, getting all the body weight mass. A lot of people I find when they're doing the roundhouse kick, it's almost like they're scared of unleashing it. They're like this.
Right.
So as you can see now, my body weight's back here. So they'll kick and they're not getting hardly any power. So if you're here and you're using your body, your whole whole unit is going into that kick. And that's where a lot of people kind of, I think, forget when they're doing their roundhouse kick. You don't want to just be in leg power. You want it to be your whole body weight going in there. And that's how you obviously get the perfect technique for damaging. You know, it might not be the perfect looking. It doesn't need to be, obviously, because it's for destruction. If I'm going for beauty, then obviously it changes more. I want to be more upright. I want to be elegant. I want to be open. But then it's not really practical.
So if you're saying about somebody want to have the good, nice round kick upward, and then here and here, you've got 4 sections there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if I put a hand up like this, so when you kick to the head side, what is the perfect for you by timing, or is it by distance or by power?
Well, if we're actually fighting, we're obviously going to be going mainly for power. I'd end up probably disguising it with a few techniques first, and then he just comes in. Slight dip in the roundhouse, again, like we talked about in the other videos, only because obviously if they're moving or ducking out of the way, you don't want to be in that situation.
Like this then. So if you come in, boom, boom, if I duck, and that's
where
what happens.
Dips and it'll go down.
Okay, so literally broken somebody's neck.
Oh yeah, so it causes a lot of damage, potential knockout or even worse.
Or is it breaking somebody's neck? So if I'm here already, so if people cannot raise their legs that high, then next good opportunity. So I'm here.
More so for the ribs. Disguise and boom.
So literally, you slightly mess around my hand first, yeah.
Yeah, or I'd let you be throwing something and bang.
So basically,
I'd let you go into it.
Right. So if I come in, I go boom, 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 and that's where
the same with the legs as well. Exactly. If you're moving onto it, it's a lot worse.
Right.
Like car crash.
Right. So for instance, if somebody said, okay, then I'm gonna have my hand down like this, cover. So then the next good thing is.
We go for the leg, or obviously you've opened up your head a bit as well. So
right. So when he hears that, they boom down here, or now back to the head. Right. Okay. So very simple is on this I'm using a bob because I like my head and I like my rib case because even in a minute haven't got any rib case yet, so spare. So I don't want to getting rib broken on my leg. Okay. I'm using a bob here to give me a little bit of idea of kicking. So. How are you gonna go forward? Somebody want to learn and haven't got anybody to practice with. How they're able to learn that kick well?
It's basically knowing the stages again. It's always key to obviously know the technique. I always prefer to go through techniques slow to understand them. A lot of people don't understand the mechanics of the movement. And then when you understand the mechanics, then speed it up, try and get the body weight going in, and then it's just about repetition, just like anything else.
Okay, so let's go.
So if I was here, I'd make sure I've got the foot placement. Obviously, you might have that nice slight little step to get your body weight in. You want to be turning, and you want to be going in. This is more for the instep. If I was going to be obviously closer, I go for the shin. The leg, we normally obviously want to go for the shin to cause more damage. But this is good because it gives us reach with the instep. Right. And it's good to little offset and startle the opponent, then to move on to something else. Rather than just thinking this is going to be the only technique you're going to throw. You're thinking about obviously what's going to happen after.
So balance on the movement, and then when you finish it, it's very important because you need
of course,
that.
If you're out of balance, let's say I kick and I'm here,
then it's a problem.
I'm out of balance, they could come in, the kick's not going to be as effective, things like that. Or if I'm in balance,
boom, straight away in the line.
I'm in.
You see, that's a lot of juice there. Okay, that bit I just not ready. That's why bloody.
Sorry.
They just feel they just feel like he got a lot of power, but he did have a lot of power. But because I'm not ready, I'm not filming. Okay, so I'm here like that. If the amount of kick coming in, that will be. It's a lot of power coming in from the force there. So kick. So I will feel that. Even I put my knee to feel that coming in. So imagine. This is the person. Amount of kick coming here is it literally broken. Okay. Now, if give you another example, if I chop my hand here, if I defend like this, amount of kick coming here,
okay, in the body,
it's a still
destroy the arm.
It's a lot of power because his shin been conditioned very well. But because not all taekwondo is create equal, he can be developed that amount of power. This means that other people training can develop that kind of power. Is that right?
Different people train different methods.
Not all taekwondo create equal. Just remember that. Okay, now when you come into this already, if you're tucking the head onto the round kick side, okay, so if you're gonna guide them through that one, a similar one again.
Yeah, I do more of a Brazilian style, dipping in.
Bam! You see that amount of movement coming in. The neck, remember the neck is not as strong as the body. Amount of kick like this coming in, okay, it's dangerous. And if land on somebody, one more, and bam, yeah. It's straight down here. Big problem, okay? It's literally broken neck. You know, some of you laughing that stuff I'm talking about, big problem. So that's the sum up for you to understand.
Also, when we haven't touched on, a lot of people in UFC especially, they might not have the flexibility. So some of the knockouts you'll see are glances.
Right.
They actually skim upwards. And also it's because they might think it's going to be more of a front kick. And then it skims up the top of the head. Right. And then that causes the knockout. Little rattle of the brain, and obviously that's what shuts them down.
Roughly, what is it?
So it's like completely, if you're talking about technique, it's kind of considered wrong, I guess.
Right.
But it's actually something different that offsets the opponent, and they don't know what's coming, and then they get clipped. So it kind of works.
When you're in combat or in competition, there's no such thing as right or wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's no such thing as perfect movement. As long as I knock somebody out.
We were talking about this the other day.
That's right.
The ones that actually catch you are beginners because they throw weird different angles at you.
That's right. Same thing like in fighting, because I know when he round kick me, I know I have my hand here. But because if he randomly like kick and then come to something else, then kick, and then this is where the problem. So I kick and then I go like this and then boom, ribcage broken. Because they're randomly doing the stuff that you don't know.
I'll be faking you to get where I want.
Yeah. So this is very important. So yeah. Another thing as well, try to check out some of Kung Lee, the friend of us I mentioned before. He do a lot of kick.
Yeah. He's done very well.
And he's the light heavyweight? No, light middleweight. Light middleweight on the UFC world champion, yeah? And he's very, very good at his leg, very good at leg. So interesting for you to check him out as well, so you know where is it on him. And from anything else you want to mention? The perfect round kick, anything else?
Just remember there's loads of different variations. Like we said, nothing's wrong, it's different, and a lot of it actually works in different scenarios. Even if something's rising, which we would kind of critique as being incorrect style, it obviously can work in the right situation. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Remember there's loads of different variations.
So again, you got to understand, anything professional people training and everything, they always give you the open mind to think of yourself, to what you think is good for you, to learn and use and able to make it work. Because sometimes I can make the movement work for me, sometimes he can make it work for himself. This doesn't mean you can make it work. So you have to make it work for you. Is that right?
Yeah, put your own little spin on it.
And understand it to make sure it's good. That's where you can use it. For me here, the Master Wong and
Ginger Ninja Trickster.
And if you like this kind of thing here, and make sure you go and subscribe to him and learn about kicking skill, and you want to ask me anything below, ask me, and we'll be here to answer all your questions. And also, you got time, make sure check out the friend of ours, Kung Lee, to check his training material also, because we're going to do a lot of things together. Yeah. So, Master Wong and
Ginger Trickster.
Out! Get like here, and then control him. And then hand. I don't care.